there, this is Mark from Random Bits and Bytes blog. That's randombitsbytes.com. I'll put a link in my description somewhere down here. So today we're going to do a little unboxing, assembly, and quick use and review of the Zeny bike repair mechanics stand. They can find it on Amazon, eBay, and other places. In addition to this YouTube video, you can also find the full review on my blog at the link below, and much more involved, detailed review, as well as detailed reviews of other things. The stand is marketed by various companies under their own brand names. Some are Lemmy, Sports, Near, Yak Attack, Bike Hand, things like that. Some are slightly different in that the plastic pieces are a different color, but otherwise they're 100% identical. Then there are also some stands that are very similar to these. They're not the same model, but this review will kind of cover those because some of them aren't that much different. This one does have 4 legs. Many of them have 2 or 3. So this is very stable. Hi, Spock. What you doing? Okay, so on to the review. Mine came packed pretty well in this nice box. There's no actual instructions that came with it. There's a little tag here that kind of gives you a general idea of what it looks like. It's pretty straightforward to assemble. Okay, so as you can see, already got the box open. Everything's in bubble wrap. Miscellaneous parts in the bag. The tool tray and the main pieces here. Okay, so I'm going to start at the bottom. Here we have the legs, which you can see is quite substantial. This whole unit is actually quite substantial and heavy duty. It's steel, but it's not too heavy, so it's nice and heavy duty, but not too big to lug around. Okay, I'm going to put the little pads out here and just set it down. Okay, first piece, there's a narrowed end here that goes down first. So we'll just leave that in place and get the hardware out for it. These plastic brackets do not come already assembled with the hardware on them. 3 different sizes of these big hand bolts here. The largest one will do last. That's for the top part. These smaller ones go on these 2 brackets. Washer goes on the knob part. Slide it through, put the nut on the side that corresponds to the little hole here. Tighten it down a little. Doesn't need to be too much right now. The indentation isn't in the shape of a nut, so you can't miss which side to put it in. Okay, so we got that part. So here's the tool tray. It's a little tricky to get in here. I'm going to put one nut in and just start it here with my fingers. Kind of have to hold the nut in place until the threads start grabbing. And then the other nut slides right in to the little slot. And that's really the trickiest part of this whole thing. Get in there. Don't need to tighten this down too much because you might want to move it. Okay, now, top part. This goes here, can turn in any direction. Okay, we're going to put it in here properly. There. So, should look like this. This can get a little tricky to get down in there. So, this already, on mine, already had a bolt in it. So, I'm going to just tighten it down a little bit. And then use the one with the large nut on it, on this one. Again, the little piece of plastic here that the nut goes into fits it perfectly. Tighten it down a little bit. And that part assembled. Pieces out of the way here. And now this is the part that you can attach to in various places. One end attaches somewhere here. The other end attaches to your handlebars, and you can loosen this up and tighten it. And it holds your handlebars in place. Great feature. I'm going to look at the little picture here and see exactly what end goes down, and you can't really tell. I'm not sure that it really matters. These just fit in these little nubs on the end. And you tighten it to where you want it. Now, I'm going to put this shaft up here some more. Okay. And I'm just going to put one of these little straps on the nub here and tighten this so it doesn't slide out. And when you want your bike, want to put your bike on, this just attaches to your handlebars or whatever you need to, really. Okay, so got a bike to put on here. Got everything tight enough so it doesn't slide down or whatever. And I'm going to put this sideways so you can see it a little bit better. And I'm just going to, get a good balance point here, which is right about here, I'd say. Just need to hold on to this wing nut on the bottom a little bit. These, the bracket has nice rubbery, plasticky padding on it. It shouldn't scratch anything. If you're really paranoid about that, you can always put a little more padding around your bike, but I don't think you'll need it. So remember to hold the wing nut here. Okay, so there we go. Make sure everything's tight here so it doesn't slide. And pretty stable if you ask me. Would I want to get on it with a huge torque wrench and tools for, say, taking off the bottom bracket? I don't know. I wouldn't be concerned about putting my heavy mountain bike on here, really. This thing is heavy duty. Let me show you the part that secures the handlebars. This, you just kind of have to get in place for whatever bike you need to put it on. You may have to change it for different bikes. May have to put it down further, adjust this. it's going to make a difference with the bike. With this one, I gotta move it down a little bit more here, and move this up, tighten this down, put this around here, hold the handlebars secure. There we go. I think this is a nice device. I think you'll like it if you're going to do basic maintenance on your bike. I think it's nicely heavy duty. So that's the Zeny mechanics bike stand. You can find it on Amazon, eBay, a bunch of other places. I'll have the link for you. Make sure you also check out my blog, you know, the full review. I'll have some more detail. I'll have some more pictures. I'll have some detailed pictures and a few other things. And you can find other reviews. So this is Mark from Random Bits and Bytes blog. Hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching my review.